Hello, everyone,
and welcome
to a great afternoon
episode 189
of Hearns Live.
Isn't it?
Mm.
Been a big week this week.
Has
Plenty
been.
going on in the world.
Mm.
Yeah, we've got a very special guest today,
We have indeed.
haven't we?
Have.
He's come in, jet sitting around the world,
Been every week.
racing toy cars at a world stage level.
Mm.
No? World titles, world champion, something. I don't know what he was doing. Pushing cars around carpet or something, he said.
Pushing them.
Something like that, I don't know. Well, he'll come in and explain
He
it
will,
all
he
to
will.
us, won't
We
he?
have lots of
'Cause
stories
I've
as well.
got no idea what the fella was up to.
You don't often do.
No. I suppose we've got to address the panda in the room, or the elephant, as it would be,
Yes.
with the passing of a very dear friend and valuable member of Hearns Hobbies.
Yes. Unfortunately, we lost our panda.
Yeah, we lost William Panda Chan this week. Last Sunday, he passed away. Yeah. So bear with us, guys, as we get through this episode. But we will have some fun stuff.
Yeah.
And we will have a bit of a memorial. We'll talk about it more at the end.
Yes, that's
Right.
right.
All right. So what have we got?
We got car of the week.
We have got car of the week. What do we need to know?
We need to know the make,
The make,
the model,
the
color.
color.
It's going to be interesting. Which color do you want?
Well, for people who may or may not have actually know the car, they'll actually know exactly what color it is.
And we need to know the weight.
The weight.
Mm.
How much does it weigh?
Can't tell you. Give it away.
I don't know either.
Let's tell it to some people.
So
There's a lot of people
Who have
watching
we
today.
got? Who have we got in the
Let me just
studio?
scroll it back up to the top.
Did you put the heater on instead of the air conditioner?
No, it's just really sultry. It's just...
Sultry?
What are you doing? What are you flicking off yourself? You're flicking in my direction. Oh,
Don't talk about my favorite band like that. Well, it's
hello.
actually
Is it
Cookie.
Board?
it's Cookie's favorite.
All right, someone named Board.
Your
is here.
favorite band, isn't
Hello.
it? One Direction? No, that's what I thought. Sorry,
Only
sorry.
one, not multiple.
Who's
All right,
on?
Jeff's on. Hello, Jeff. Sorian.
Jeff.
Hello, Sorian. Craig
Hey,
Jones.
Suze.
Anthony. Very much regulars, aren't they?
It's
Who else have we got
fantastic.
here? Dave White's on. Hello. Needle Jews. What is that? Hello, anyway. We've got. Actually, I should wear glasses because I can barely
Yep.
read. It's like this big. I'm squinting.
Where's the Optrix 5?
I can barely
You
see.
should have to
But
wear.
Tony P's on.
You should have to wear the 9 Steps Optrix 5 on every episode from here on. I think that's a thing. Episode 190.
Some of these handles are really hard to pronounce.
Are they?
LHODGO. Hello. What have we got here?
Everybody. Just hello, everybody.
Isn't it?
Any
Isn't
guesses?
it? Ian Murray. Hello.
Any guesses on the car? Hey, Ian.
Oh, we do have some guesses. You want to start some guesses?
Ian is going to love this episode
So we've got Tamir Silva.
because I got stuff in bags.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
We got stuff in bags to talk
Right.
about.
so Tamir and Tamir Silva.
Tamir Silva. I don't know that Tamir Silva sort of.
We need more specifics, yeah?
Yeah,
If you want codes.
codes would be good
Okay.
for the eagle-eyed viewers out there.
Oh, Baden's on. Hello.
Beto's on.
Yep.
Baden's not going to be happy.
Why is that?
Oh, because actually his box might. Well, I can't.
Why are you
I'm
talking
more
about
confused.
boxes? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, because Baden was meant to get a box sent today.
Oh, was he?
It's still sitting on the shelf.
Oh, that's no good, is it?
That's awkward. Hopefully, didn't hear that bit. No,
No.
welcome everybody, and thank you for joining us today's episode. Let's bring on our special guest.
I reckon.
Let's get somebody who knows what's going on and knows what they're talking about to come into the studio and say hello.
Yes.
Welcome, Andrew Cookie McCook.
Hello.
How are
Mr.
you?
Cook.
I'm very good.
Welcome. So,
Hello.
what did you do late last year? What was it, like December 4, December 9?
It was late last year.
It was late
we
last
went
year.
on a rather enjoyable trip to the US.
It was a long trip, wasn't
The,
it?
Yes,
the
we actually
US
went
of
in
A.
Middle of
America.
November. That one as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got plenty of Americans there.
Americans. Yep. There were definitely Americans there.
They're big V8 mortars.
Yes.
Yes.
Lots of trucks.
Lots of trucks.
Lots of trucks on the
And
road.
pickups.
Yep. Pickups. Yep.
I would have gone around telling them all utes that run on petrol.
Got like 6
So,
wheels on the back.
6 wheels,
Yeah, at least.
at least.
Yeah.
I got multiples.
Yeah.
Really? Is that a thing?
Yeah, they're stuck.
I thought
Oh,
4.
yeah.
Really?
Well,
Right, you're taking
that's-
the.
that's
You're
the-
taking the. I can't
That's
tell
what
with
wins.
you.
Yeah.
So you went
Anyway,
over to
yes.
the US of A.
Yep. So we're there for about a month actually. All that.
Wow.
Did two RC events. Firstly in Cleveland.
Mhm.
So it was the Cleveland US Indoor Championships which is a long-running event. In fact, I think it's the longest-running RC event
Oh, really?
in
In
the
history?
history of everything in the world.
Well,
Wow.
12 scale pan cars is what, probably the oldest class? Next to 8
Yeah,
scale?
very close.
I don't
There's
know.
8 scale gas
And 12
one of the
scale
earliest
pan
ones.
cars.
Yeah, 12 scale pan. So back in the, was it 70s?
Why are they called pans?
Because they're flat like a pan.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
when you make your
I wondered if they
pancakes.
like whittled them out of old pans or something. I don't know. Pan car.
Well, back in the 70s, they probably did. But
Yep.
Yeah, it's a bit more tech these days.
Yeah,
but-
they're evolved.
yeah.
Unlike me.
Yeah.
I haven't evolved.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Okay,
What
What have you got? What's
Yeah.
well? So
we've got
you went
toys.
to Cleveland.
Yes. Went
So-
to Cleveland.
Let me
Let's
reach.
get some toys.
Oh, we got some bits.
Bits.
All right,
bits,
let's look at some
I'll
stuff.
hold this and you get them
Oh,
out so we can
excellent.
talk about it.
Teamwork. Let's chuckle this up here.
Might move
That's
this.
where the last of our honeycomb paper went.
Oh, is it?
Ninja will fight you for that. Is that everything in the box?
That's a
Yes.
commodity that is. Oh, you got some bits. Let me move this over here for
Yes.
the moment.
Look at these bits. Look, there's cars everywhere. Look what.
Probably got additives straight from the worlds, so we can
Oh,
bubble that all over your
Don't say that. I'll lick it.
table.
All right, so we've got 3 cars
You need
here,
that excuse.
and you went to the World Championships. So you're running the cars in Cleveland, and then was there other places you went as well?
So Cleveland was the US Indoor Champs, so event.
Ah.
42 years, I think it's been running.
Wow.
So do the maths. That's
And
long-
what was
long
the
time
entries?
ago. There was almost 400 entries.
Wow.
400 entries. How many heats? 38, 40.
Yeah, no, it was 49. They couldn't get the 50th. 9 heats each round,
So, what,
So-
How long does the round go?
half a day. So you basically get 2 runs per day, and then the other, whatever it is, 10,
So it's a whole
10
week.
10 hours overnight, you can practice. So you don't need
Really?
to sleep. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So yeah, it ran for about 5 days. So a day of setup.
Imagine you there.
Well, I don't know. What
Imagine
I'd
me
do.
there.
How many- I would
You'd
have,
lose
like,
your
I-
mind.
I would. How many times did you peak your battery?
Oh.
I'd still get to the grid
I
with a
was-
flat battery.
I was peaking everything. Yeah.
No,
You
I'd be
got,
walking around.
got like 10 hours to charge and you still miss the rest.
That's why I
Yeah.
still miss the race.
So yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty epic. Yeah.
5 hours around. give
Yeah,
or
pretty
take.
much. Yep.
There
Yeah.
you go.
It was pretty crazy. So in the ballroom, so you got the chandelier, of course, to race
Oh,
under.
you would have sparkled.
Yeah, I always do.
And how did you go
I didn't come last
Yes.
in Cleveland?
in both.
Yes.
Well, we'll talk about Cleveland. So, in Cleveland,
Cleveland,
so how
so-
many in modified? Because you
Modified.
run 12th scale
Yeah,
modified.
12 scale modified.
Some would
So
argue
much
the
this guy.
premier class.
Oh, of course. Yeah, definitely. There was not many. There was
Oh, really?
A, B, and C. So probably about 26, 27.
That's
people.
it?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, so majority
Wow.
would have been stock.
Yeah, lots in stock.
Right.
Like 50 or 60 or more. There's lots of other classes as well. It wasn't just
Oh.
12.
Oh, okay. So they had like
Yeah,
Oh,
so it's all
that's-
touring
touring
cars.
cars and
touring
stuff.
car- touring cars on rubber or
They've got
foam?
about 4 rubber. Yeah, normal touring car. So they've got touring car, mod, stock,
Yep.
whatever else. 12 scale, they've got stock or modern stock.
Yep.
GT.
Mhm.
And something else as well. 21 turn class, I think it was.
Right.
So there's actually, about 4 different 12 scale classes they run there.
That is phenomenal. I
Yeah.
didn't realize. So there was only still 26 mod cars at Cleveland.
Yeah, for 12 scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is fun. Now, when we say modified, it just means open motor,
Open motor, yep.
speed controller settings.
So you run,
Amazing speed, aren't they?
Can't see
Like
that.
crazy.
that says 3.5.
We can go to overhead.
Yeah, we can go
You
overhead.
You can
Ooh.
zoom, you can zoom in.
zoom
We,
in.
we
got
have the
technologies, mate.
technology.
Let's
Oh my
just,
God, you got everything.
let's
Well,
just-
You
I
did
wouldn't
not-
say everything.
Lapel mics.
I just don't have an idea.
all right, we're good. We're good,
We can be good.
I think there's they got like Cleveland dirt
haven't they?
or Florida dirt.
I'm way too.
Oh, where are we? Where are we?
We're over there.
We're over there.
Yeah.
Let's go down.
Yeah.
I negative.
Oh, there's the power.
Is it?
3.5. Yeah, so we run, pretty much everyone runs 3.5 turn motors in 12 scale mod. Hobby Wing make this specifically for 12 scale.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep, and it's a 1 cell battery.
And one
1S.
cell, commonly referred to as one S,
1S.
so 3.7 volts.
3.7 volts, yeah, so it's not 2S because that would just be off its head.
Oh, so
yeah,
the
just
battery
the
there.
little batteries, yep. And then 3.5 motor, and that's about it. A little bit of
And these
Carbon metal.
on carpet settings, you didn't run a differential the whole time you were overseas?
Yeah, correct. So on carpet, because it's such high grip, massively high grip compared to everything we're used to on asphalt, we run spools. So you can maybe see there that there's nothing. There's just a spur gear bolted straight to the axle.
And that's to save the inside rear wheel picking up, spinning up.
Yeah, well, it doesn't stop it, but it stops it spinning when it does pick up.
Yep.
And it's a very weird sensation to drive. Totally different to running with diffs. You have to go on power the whole time, pretty much, to stop it understeering. And if you run the tires any bigger than a couple of millimeters,
Well, look at that. Rubber bands.
yeah, the cars just hook and traction roll uncontrollably.
So when you buy this tire, and when I say tire, it's actually a foam, expanded
Foam
foam rubber.
tires.
How big, like, diameter is it? Like, how many runs is that? Looks like you've done like three race meetings on the tire. Yeah.
Over here, maybe, but they're about 44, 45 mil when you buy them.
And how much is that
And
one
you
now?
true it down to 40.5 mil.
So
And that's done one run. So
and that's good for the bin.
yeah. Well,
That's
you
fantastic.
can probably get a practice run out of them, or half a practice run.
On carpet,
Before
not on asphalt.
No, asphalt, it would be completely useless. Asphalt, they get down to 42 mil and we throw them out.
Right.
And this has got another 1 or 2 mil trued off it.
And I suppose one of the main things when you're at a meeting, because your only way one of the main ways to alter the ride height is to offset the bearing or the axle in the frame. So by running consistently the same size tires, you don't have to keep constantly altering your setup.
Yeah, correct. Definitely. So yeah, it's very easy in terms of running one set per run, which is what we did in probably what they do all the time, but in the Worlds. So have 12 races, so we had 12 sets for the races, plus some more sets for practice runs.
I'm guessing
And
it's
you treat them all to the same, set all your car up as desired, and then you just swap the tires over every single run.
And spur gear.
And spur gear, I destroyed quite a few spur gears.
Yeah, I
So
can
that's
see that
gonna
one
put
there.
the
It's-
centric.
Oh, just made it.
And the spur
Yep.
gear there is
Concentric.
because you got the chassis so low to the ground. Looks like what, 3 mil, 3.5.
Yeah, about just over 3. Yep.
And then because it's the gearing option that you've got on there, the spur gear is quite flush or even proud of the chassis. So anytime you hit a dot or an apex or
That's from lots of crashing.
crashing,
Right.
Actually, it's probably from me going too slowly and getting rear-ended by people actually going fast,
that would have been a thing.
which was more of the reality of
I'll
it.
be able to see that over here.
So you
super close
competed at the Worlds.
Yes.
World Champ, and that's
Yeah.
your first ever Worlds? That's not
It's-
your first
it's
ever
not the
World.
first, no.
It's
I've
not
been
your
to
first
4.
radio.
4 now.
4.
First for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the prehistoric era.
So can we say that you've like come out of retirement?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For
Mm.
Worlds. Yeah.
Are you going to the
Never
next
really
ones?
retired. I'd like to. It's definitely good fun. It's an awesome experience. See all the top guys there doing it properly and all the action and
You see the board as well because it'll be
Yeah.
elsewhere, won't it?
yeah.
It goes all around.
Yes, in
And-
different blocks.
I suppose tell us a little bit about there's 3 cars here. Are these cars like different models? Are they different? What's the go? What are we looking at?
Cool. Yeah, so I brought in 3 and they're sort of very different. So we'll start over here. We'll go back in time a little bit.
Go back in time.
So this was the sort of prototype conversion car that I made based on some X-ray parts back in 2022, and won the nationals with this car up in Canberra. So that was that version that hasn't been touched other than pulling electronics out of it since that event.
Oh, so you haven't run it since?
No, that was it. So that was.
Is that deliberate
on
or
the
is that
shelf.
you just haven't?
It was pretty much deliberate. Plus, I wanted to make new versions of my sort of designs and prototypes and evolve it. So I thought we won the Nats with my mate Al, and we thought we'd just
Retire it.
keep it as it is on the shelf.
So the Canberra track was rough.
It was asphalt.
Yep.
It was not too rough.
Hmm.
There's a bump at the end of the straight, but other than that,
Launched.
pretty good. The speeds these things are going there, you don't want to hit the bumps because it sort of launches it a bit and
Yes.
you don't get much traction in the air unless you've got jumping traction.
No.
So so that was that one. So that was sort of my earliest. That was pretty much the first attempt I did at a sort of semi 3D printed conversion for an inline battery for the X-ray car.
So what do you call it?
I called it the ACE 1222,
Ace 1222. Fantastic.
as in make it stand for whatever you want. Andy Cooke, engineering, experimental. Alan.
Alan?
Yeah, so that was that one. So that was pretty cool. This guy here in the middle, or
Yes.
sort of in the middle, is a standard X-ray X1224, which is
Oh, so this is brand new as
that's
well.
brand new, which is mainly the car I ran over in the US. I did have another sort of conversion of this, which was my own prototype that's now in a lot of pieces.
Could you just go to the hobby shop and buy this?
This you can, yes.
Yes.
And in fact, you could go to the hobby shop at the Worlds next to the track and buy one.
Oh,
I
right.
wanted to.
Yes.
I would have needed more chassis and you would have needed tyres, I think.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
think I
destroy
would've-
too much, but
I think
they
I
are
would've-
very fast.
And if you've ever had the chance to watch this, guys, check out that very event, or check out any indoor carpet racing 1/12 scale modified at a high caliber event, and it is, I don't know, it's ballistic. It's almost comical. You go, how does anybody even see that? Because the camera just does not pick it up.
No,
And when you're driving RC cars, it's a lot different because you're focused on a very narrow point, but you've still got in your peripheral, you're still looking out for traffic, looking for traffic behind and and some reason it just works. It just works. But when you watch it on a camera, it just looks, like I said, it looks bizarre.
They're nuts. It's just so fast. I don't think my brain could really keep up with driving these things on carpet, on the high grip CRC black carpet.
Well, a lot of it would be muscle memory and
I've never done it before.
Yeah.
And spools and small tires, and the whole thing was completely different to whatever I'm used to forever.
Good. But that's
and
part of
it
the
was
experience,
awesome.
no?
Oh man, I love it.
Good.
It was the best thing ever.
Good. And what's the other car you've got over there?
This one.
What is that? Why is it grey? It's a different colour.
Yeah, just for you. It's silver.
It brings out.
It's distinguished.
It really brings out the blue in your eyes.
Thanks. They're green.
That's weird.
So after I got back from the Worlds, I was kind of inspired by watching all the guys there, of course, and the Automatics and the new CRC prototype they had. And I had been developing a new version of my Ace car, and it didn't work that well. I tried out a prototype of it, and it was a bit average. So when I got back, I completely redesigned it to what this is now evolving into.
So this is an evolution of a brand new car.
Yeah, so this is just my new design, I guess, based on some of the concepts of the Automatics and the CRC.
Yep.
And just other ideas I've had. So you can see the pivot points are up here like the Automatics car. So it's like a T-bar car effectively, but the pivots are at the front, so they're not in the way of the battery, because the battery's in the way of them. And then I've evolved some of the ideas from various cars I've seen, as well as using some old X-ray parts, and come up with my new designs. So this is all 3D printed mock-up parts, hence the lovely color.
A lot of it will be, I imagine, carbon fiber.
Yeah,
fiberglass.
Getting this cut at the moment from Berserk.
And these are damper tubes.
Yeah, so I've made my own little damping concept here, which is like a damper tube. So it's got O-rings and a smooth tube post for it to slide on. So if I can grab this in the right spots, the whole chassis twists the same as the Automatics car, like a T-bar. So it twists.
It's quite supple.
Can flex. Yeah, well, it's just plastic. But I want it to be reasonably bendy. Like I'm going to try fiberglass.
I mean, your damping feels supple too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So that one you can change with the grease and O-rings inside.
Yep.
To give different damping effects, along with the flex and the springs.
Right.
Yeah. So that's. So I think it'll be pretty good, because the Automatics goes super awesome, as everyone knows. And this has got.
And what kind of rear shock do you have at the back? Will you have a rear shock?
No, that's it.
Or no spring at the back?
Just flex?
The springs, the flex.
So you've got side.
The flex is the spring in the chassis, or pod plate, basically. It's kind of like an outer pod plate compared to a T-bar.
Yes.
And then that'll bend, both twist and up and down.
Damping from here.
Yep, damping on the side.
Yes.
Got some springs up here to try out. May or may not need them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what about the front there? It's got like the front. What's going on up here? Is that just the body mount and bumper mount, or?
Yeah, basically. So you got the pivot points, so it all bolts together, of course, and then that front plate will hold the body posts and the front bumper.
Wow, very clever.
And you put radio in it already?
Yeah, so I have to make sure.
When are you going to run
electronics fit? Oh, this afternoon for sure. Yeah, plastic, fantastic. When I run it, probably pretty soon after I get all the carbon bits back from Simsy.
So speed controllers used in tour scales are normally full size, aren't they?
These are specific one-cell speedies.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so that's the Hobby Wing current one-cell spec speedy.
They're pretty chunky, aren't they?
Yeah, so a lot of people use them.
Well, there's an awful lot of current with the 3.5 turn.
Yeah, I guess it's one cell, but
a lot of amps.
But 3.5 motor. And it's all built in, so there's no separate capacitor or anything outside of it. And this version has the heatsink on top, so you can run a fan on that as well if desired.
You wouldn't be using a fan, would you?
You can. You can, depending on how fast you're going, I suppose. I probably don't need to, but I did notice it made quite a difference. I've tried it with and without. It's
Oh,
about,
really?
About over 10, probably 15 degrees difference at the end of the run. So
and what servo have you got in there?
Oh, this you might recognize. It's
A little MKS.
It's a little MKS.
Oh,
Yeah.
50 VP or something. Or 50,
Yeah. Was it
Yep.
10? Was it HV 50P?
Yep.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's what you used in your Worlds car?
Yes, that's in there. I've been using them for quite a while now. Got a couple from you guys. Was it a couple of years ago, maybe now.
Because they don't look very substantial, but obviously
They're
can
tiny.
put up with a bit, aren't they?
Yep, they're all metal gears.
And they've
They're
got two
pretty high
mounting
spec.
sort of. You can mount it through the chassis and through ears. Like
Yes,
is
it
that
has
right?
2 pairs of ears.
Yep.
I have
vertical and
chopped-
horizontal.
Yeah, I've chopped the side ears.
Oh, that's very factory of you.
yeah.
Chopping off servo ears.
Totally factory. What we got overhead.
Yep.
There we go.
I did that on
so
my
I've chopped the side
F103.
ones off on this car, but some of my other cars I use the side ones. This one
And
I'm
a
using the front.
Kimbrough servo saver. That one's not. Is this one
not.
here?
No, these are X-ray, standard X-ray servo savers. Similar, the Kimbrough ones I think were springs, like a sort of spring wrapped around. These are sort of metal clips as the springs, like 3 or 4 metal clips. So yeah, it's just a standard.
And what are you doing
X-ray.
with the front end of your car? Are you doing any sort of dampening at the front? Is it
Yeah,
secret
so
squirrel or what? Because
Front
I know
end, not very secret. It's all pretty basic. Front end, yeah, I'm not sure what front end to go with. I like the style with the upper arms like they used to have in the X-ray. So these are old
because I
X-ray
know,
parts.
for example, like the AMX or the Automatics, they use like a damper tube sort of arrangement.
Yeah, it's very clever. They've got little O-rings inside the housing of the steering block.
Ah,
So you put the grease inside there and it's all enclosed so it doesn't get dirty, which helps probably a little bit on carpet with the fibers, but on outdoors it's definitely a good way to go.
Yep.
This one you just have the spring exposed and the damping on there, so it gets very dirty after a run or two.
Yep.
So I'm going to try this. I might try the Automatics front end parts. Might try some different parts on the front end. But yeah, start with this one. For some reason, I like the top arms with the camber gain scenario, but it's more complex and it's a bit heavier. But at my sort of level, it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. Those few extra grams.
There you go.
very cool.
That is fantastic. So that is, well, the Nats winning car, the world's competing car.
Yep.
And
And
then
the prototype.
the next.
Yeah, and the next.
What do you mean you sort of compete? You competed. You didn't
Yeah,
even finish
I
last.
didn't come last or second
Nor
last.
second last.
You finished everything, right?
Yes.
You ran finals and everything.
Yep. ran all
Yeah,
the
you-
finals.
yeah,
This
that's
car is pretty
competed.
much as it came off from the final.
Are you shelving it?
Besides the
Well,
electronics.
putting it on a shelf.
Yes, I think I will because it's all alloy chassis and it's set up for carpet. So I'd have to completely rebuild it for asphalt, and I think I'll just leave it as it is. And I'll have my new prototype to run anyway.
And you've got look at you. You got a participation.
Yeah, participation award.
I love that. But that's pretty cool. Not many
Yeah.
people in the world would have a IFMA World trophy.
Yeah, well, not exactly a trophy, but they gave us little trophy plaques just down there somewhere. But they
that's
gave
cool.
everyone a little medallion, which I thought was pretty cool. So
Do you have a necklace that it fits?
I will. You got one I can borrow?
Oh, it's transparent. What's going on there?
I can see me. It's reflective. Can you see me?
I can see me.
Only works. It only works for Cookie.
Yeah.
His trophy.
Yeah, so they gave out all these little medallions. I'm pretty sure I got one from a previous Worlds that I remember, similar sort of things. So I don't know if they do it every World, so I assume they do.
Yeah, cool.
But it's kind of cool, yeah. A memento. And then they gave out sort of plaques right down to last.
You wouldn't know.
Which were cool. No,
You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You'd gone home by then.
I think the last one was
So,
totally different.
what the main thing that Cookie, the main thing that I suppose really shocked me was at the world titles there was like under 19 entries. Is that right?
Yeah, for
For
modified.
12 scale modified.
For modified, there's only 19.
And that
Wow.
so there's only 19 guys in the world that were good enough to
Well, good enough and maybe silly enough.
were good enough and actually put their hand up to race it at that level.
Yeah, they're
That's
probably too fast. They're just ridiculously fast on
Really?
carpet. And a lot of guys, it's just too much hassle, and they'd rather run stock and then enjoy that. And there was stock at the Worlds, which was weird to me. But
I've
Was that
never-
the first time they've done that?
I don't think it's the first in England that they had a stock class.
Right.
It's quite recent. I assume it's just to get the numbers because
Yes.
19 people for a Worlds is
It's not enough to run
it's
an
not
event.
really enough.
No.
So, well, definitely not enough. So yeah, to get the numbers up, there's about 70 or 80, I think, in stock class.
Because they used to run the 12 scale worlds before the 10 scale ISTC, didn't they?
Yeah, well, talking about the worlds, the first worlds I went to was in Japan in 2000, and there was actually three classes back to back, 10 days straight,
Right.
in 1000% humidity in the middle of Japan.
Dripping.
So yeah, we did like 3 days of 12, 3 days of Pro 10, and then 4 days of touring cars, which was the first touring car world championships at that time. So that was pretty nuts. And then more recently, that was the last Pro 10 worlds, and then more recently it's just been 12th and 10th together.
Yep.
Up to 10th touring car,
10th touring car.
of course. But then the last few years,
They split
due to
it.
COVID and a few other reasons, I assume they've actually split it to separate events.
Well, I think the tracks for 12th scale are a lot different to
Yeah.
10th scale
Things,
TC.
carpet generally, and
And driving
10th
one
scale.
of these on a 10th scale touring car track is like driving a 10th scale on an 8th scale gas track.
Mm.
that's a lot of
You know?
numbers. I like numbers.
You like numbers?
Yeah, that's many numbers.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
You
they are
always
better
make
on-
me feel really, really awkward and uncomfortable.
Oh really? Oh thanks.
Not many people can do that.
Oh.
You should be. You should have a gold stamp.
It's a superpower.
I know,
I got a
right?
medallion for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just want to see you wear it as a necklace.
there you go.
Okay, I'll get one of
Yeah.
you spare chains later.
What have we got here?
Oh, body
what,
shells.
What have we got?
Actually,
Are they different?
Body shells was yes, they're all blue and yellow. Yeah, the body shells was quite an enlightenment to me because over there they were all using the super ultra mega Lagera lightweight ones, which are about 23 grams. They told me
Wait, how much? What do these weigh?
these are sort of medium weight. I think they're more like about 38 or 40 grams.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you're losing sort of half the body weight up high.
Have a
Yeah,
look at
Weight
the
up high.
stickers on the side, mate.
Yeah,
Representing
Oh,
on the
oh,
world
look at that.
stage.
Look at that.
I actually took the time to write Cookie a really lovely little message about thanking to represent
That's
us
sweet
and
of you.
congratulate. And I didn't send it. And I was like abusing him to BJ just the other day.
Yeah. Then we found it still being edited.
That's right.
You're terrible.
So how horrible am I not replying to a message you didn't send?
I know,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
But
Not
how
good
cool is that? Taking the Hearns worldwide.
Yeah, so I
That's
got
cool.
so
So who painted these? So you had
Todd
Todd.
George and Jason Dixon painted these for me.
Yep.
So I think this was a Todd one. This guy's Jason's ones, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, so they were super kind enough to do my old retro paint scheme that I love.
Yep.
For me.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So representing the guys, I got the few stickers of you
That's
guys.
really
and
nice.
them.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's really nice that you can do it on the world stage.
Yeah, so I got Sims back there, and
What was the script? I can see that there's some like security stickers on there. Is that for scrutineering
Yes.
of the bodies?
yes, yep.
So,
So the-
what would they check for?
Bodies are on an allowed list, so there has to be one of the approved
Oh, it's numbered.
IFMAR bodies or raw bodies. Yep. And
So does that have an
they
IFRA
also
stamp
do
on
a few
it?
basic measurements as well.
Oh, that's a stamp there. the
Yeah.
PF.
So when the companies manufacture the bodies and want to get
To
them
spec,
approved,
yep.
it has to have some sort of stamp or ID on them.
This
Oh,
one's got a
holographic.
gurney flap. There's no way that went through worlds.
No, that was my nationals car on low grip asphalt,
Oh,
so I needed
Okay.
all the help I could get.
Yep.
So yeah, the gurneys came off very quickly for carpet.
Let's have a close look at these gurneys
wait.
Oh,
because they're
Well,
different.
he loves gurneys.
It's better
Yeah.
than what I was going to say.
Little, they're 3D printed ones I did. Well, I know.
You can say whatever you like.
Yeah, so they were printed those in nylon carbon material to try and keep them light.
Look at the stiffener in the back.
It's probably overkill.
What'd you
A
call me?
little bit.
What'd you call me?
Stiffener or overkill?
Oh, these ones.
I did a 4x2 hanging off the back. Hey?
Oh, you could kill someone with it.
Yeah, but it was Australian racing.
Very
So
slowly.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
yes. Well, there's quite a contrast in all these things, isn't there?
isn't there?
Yeah, so that was pretty interesting. I didn't bother with the super lightweight bodies myself. I don't think I'd
Cellophane.
make any difference for me. Yeah, it was pretty scary marshalling them actually, because you go to pick up a car and the whole body will just crumble and collapse, and it's like, oh, I've broken it.
How
And
do you
put it down.
marshal cars that are like that delicate?
Oh, it just
Yes.
bends, and you put them down and they bend back.
So what do you mean to hold on to?
Don't know.
Just kick it.
Grab it.
Just
grab
boot
it.
it.
Back. Yeah.
Boot it back on the track.
Yeah, it
I'm
lit-
sure
it literally
Hagbird would be
crumbles.
wrapped in his seat. His car
Yeah.
get booted.
Yeah, go and marshal some guy that's about to win, and
Yeah.
and the whole car just collapses. So it's,
Terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So
funny.
did they would have had professional marshals? No.
No.
What?
Just me, unprofessional marshalling.
At the Worlds?
Yeah, you marshal the next race.
No.
Yeah, that's every world, isn't it?
What?
Everyone marshals the next race.
It's no different.
Same as club racing.
Yeah.
They're not
I think
professional.
eight scale buggies or 8 scale. I often have like paid marshals, I believe, but not for electric.
Man,
maybe in
those
silver.
hour finals are harsh.
Yeah,
Nobody
Yeah.
wants to do that.
even like 8 minutes is enough to try and stand up.
Well,
Just
I
after being-
honestly didn't. There you go. I
trying to
learned something.
concentrate for
I
8
honestly
minutes.
thought that they
Yeah.
had like marshals for the event.
no, same as normal. normal racing. Yep, you just marshal after you race. And
There you
try not
go.
to destroy people's.
So now you know
body
when you
shops.
get to the worlds next time.
Yeah, you have to marshal.
That's right. You can't just be sitting around.
I'd have to wear my. I'd have to wear my ballerina flats. Hey, not my boots. Imagine that, getting an old size 12 boot through
Dig a hole through the carpet.
Max's AMX or something.
Yeah.
You know, like they'd be wrapped.
But he doesn't
What-
crash.
No,
We're watching it on the live stream.
Mm.
You'll be strapping on your laces and stuff.
yeah.
What live stream is this?
That's gonna
Sorry,
be
I'm at the
fantastic.
worlds.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Yes.
yeah. So, yep, normal sort of racing in that respect.
Mm.
Race and marshal.
Mm.
8 minutes. Concentrating that speed for 8 minutes, though, is rather difficult, I find, these days.
An intensive scrutineering before the
Mm.
race. or just
It
like-
was not that intensive. No, it was pretty good. Yeah, very relaxed. I mean, they check the basic things like your ride height and battery voltage, and make sure things are marked. Like
Make sure you
chassis.
didn't have your 2S in there.
Yes, all that, because that would really make me go faster, and it's already too fast for me. Yeah, so a few body height rules, and that was about it. Have a tire gooping station where you go and goop the tires.
Fantastic. Well, that is great news, Andy. And
It
then
was very
after
good
that,
fun.
you did
Mm.
finish off the trip with a visit to AE.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
Didn't you?
we
And you had
was it
some signatures
gate crashed?
done and
Gate crashed, yep.
signed and no.
You get crushed.
yeah.
crashed.
So yeah, we'll probably
Bring out
probably-
your old crap. I want to have a look at it.
yeah, old stuff. So yeah, we'll probably come back and maybe chat about that a bit more in another session. But
Absolutely.
Look forward to
we're
that.
very fortunate to have Curtis's hospitality over at AE,
Yeah,
which
very
was
good.
a big highlight.
Did you
Yes.
see the clear ones over there?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
I touched it.
There's one here.
Yeah,
I
you
did
touched one
Tony's.
too.
I did
Ooh.
Tony's. I did Tony's boxing yesterday.
That was
It's
very
pretty exciting.
intimate,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
There's one over there that we can play with too.
Oh, is it?
Should have been mailed out today. Didn't.
It seems to be a trend.
Incompetent. No, it's the same person.
Oh,
Terrible. Terrible.
All right. Thank you very much, Andy. That was
Amazing.
fantastic. Thank you for taking
Brilliant.
the time to come in and say good day.
Let's see.
What are the questions about the
Yeah,
questions?
let's see
of
if we've got
thick and
any
fun?
questions about 12 scale.
People love 12 scale so much, right? So
Well, it's
Well,
such
we've
a niche
actually
thing.
got.
it is.
And let's say us
It is.
knuckle draggers in Australia are racing on our goat tracks. It's
that-
not the most suitable
No.
platform.
The guys
The
over there
cars
pretty
are
much
really
laugh
refined.
in my face when I tell them that I race these on asphalt, and they just look at me like you're an idiot. Like
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, they're
and-
just not designed for it. No, the
No.
cars are so refined and
Yeah, they're designed for carpet. They're designed for high grip, and they don't really work properly on asphalt. But that's what we've got. So
that's right. That's all we've got.
that's what we do. That's what we do.
So we've got Rizadon Rajikon channel.
Who?
It's in Japanese. So you said X-ray, great. So you must be an X-ray lover.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
there we go. So
And
there's
actually,
X-ray,
yeah, talking of X-ray, Alex Hagberg is the top X-ray 12 scale driver.
right?
He's super great. So very helpful, very friendly. I bug him a lot for information.
Yeah, even now.
Oh yeah.
Did he move over when you were lapping him? Did
Yeah,
was he
probably
a
need to
gentleman?
Switch the words in that sentence. He did have a problem in the seeding heat, and he was actually stuck down in my qualifying heat at the first few rounds.
Did you get a bit
Or
starstruck?
not qualifying, maybe seeded practice rounds.
So you were on the track with him.
And yeah, so I did my very best to not
Did you take him out?
annihilate his car
But it happened anyway.
each of the 6 or 7 times that he passed me.
No, that's
So yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Could you sit behind him like at all, or
No.
they just go, they
Just
just
took
drive
off.
away?
Pretty much just drive away.
It's not just like
I'll
driving.
move over.
It's like driving with Cookie at a club. You just like drive
he
away.
drives away.
It's more extreme than that. It's I move over to make sure I leave enough room, then I'm offline, so you get crap on the tires.
Go back on
And
the
he's
road.
online and going way faster than me anyway. So
And
then
coming
there's
up
3
behind you
seconds
again.
done, and then I'd make another mistake or 2, and then 2 laps later he's on me
How
again.
long were the lap times?
For me, about just into the 11s. Top guys were just into the 10s. And that was quite a big track.
10
too.
seconds a lap for
Yeah.
8 minutes.
For
That's-
8 minutes.
Yeah, so it's about 44 laps.
Did you breathe? You wouldn't have blinked.
I didn't blink, I didn't breathe,
No?
and my brain would probably only do about 7 minutes.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much, Andy. I love all that.
Anthony has a question
What a great
Yes,
experience.
about the weight balance. Is it like a
Mm.
50-50? Is that how you balance them?
It's very close.
I did
usually go
see
for
you
about-
with scales actually at one point,
Ooh,
which
high-tech-
isn't-
high tech.
which isn't very common for these, is it? Or is it a trend now?
I think it's pretty common to build them, especially when you're laying out your electronics.
Yeah,
just to
yeah.
get the static distribution
But-
right.
On your pit table.
On the pit table, it's probably a bit of an overkill, like Twig Station or just an Allen driver in the center hole and stuff works just as good.
Mm.
I used to
Yeah,
use
about
5 cent.
maybe 52% rear
I was
bars.
that poor. I used to use 2 5-cent pieces on the front wheels.
Oh, you could use pennies over in America.
Pennies.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be class, wouldn't it?
No?
yeah.
Mate, that'd be an upgrade for you.
Or quarters. You could use quarters if you're rich.
God,
Oh,
Yeah, quarter. Yeah, so a little bit, maybe 52-53% rear weight balance.
right.
I find. Well, for
Is that
asphalt-
with the
for
body
asphalt, for carpet?
That's with
Yeah,
the- yeah?
like ready to run. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
very
interesting.
very critical though, obviously, because they're pretty light, 730 minimum grams for the class, and yeah, very fast and very light, so it makes a big difference.
Would they be heavier when they came off the track or lighter? Like, would they be heavier from the dirt and fuzz or lighter from the tire
Good
wear?
question.
I didn't weigh them afterwards. Just strip
I
them
think
down.
I did. I can't remember though. I was actually intrigued whether they drop weight. There's very little tire wear on the carpet. You only lose maybe a quarter of a mil sort of diameter.
But that's enough to render them useless.
You could still get a practice run, maybe, or part of a practice run, but not really a full race.
Did you keep them all or throw them out?
I kept most of them.
Did you as mementos?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So there's one guy that wanted the set as a souvenir, so I'll send those off to him.
You can make like a really big necklace, can you?
Oh yeah, could add to this. Have like beads or something. Need that chain from you.
Oh my god.
What?
What are we talking about? Tires, yes.
Ah.
Tires.
You don't appreciate accessories, do you? Not at all. Never have.
I've got a hat. I'm a man with a hat and simple needs.
I saw you without the hat earlier, and I didn't recognize you.
No, I know, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, hang on. We've got more questions coming in.
Wow.
Brady McDonald, is there a favorite go-to body for 12 scale?
For asphalt, I always use the AMR. Yeah, but the top drivers literally
the
didn't
Biddy
even
Design
turn up with
Roadbox,
an
of
AMR
course.
this year or to the world. Like Alex was saying that he always takes an AMR in his bag.
Mhm.
This year, he literally did not take one
Right.
because they're too stable and not quick enough.
Too safe.
Yeah, so the Montec 20s and maybe 21s, but the Montec 20s were very popular at this event. What else?
Were they very different in shape?
Lenses, a few people using them. This one is a Montec.
That's a Montec.
Yes, that's the Montec 21. Where are we? That one?
Oh, it doesn't in the front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can see the canopy is sort of more pointy and a bit
Yep.
thinner and got a lot of different sorts of
Angles.
what's it called? Angles? Sculpturing. Yeah, so they're subtly different and they just have different characteristics in terms of front to rear downforce and stability.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, so I ended up using that one, which is an M21, I think that one is. Basically because it was pretty. Had
You
it
did
painted
well.
up.
Didn't even destroy it. Didn't even destroy it.
Yeah, I didn't destroy too much. I destroyed the motor and the pod plate in Cleveland by not turning into the end of the straight. But
Did
other
you
than
have
that,
to
not
take
bad.
much with you? Did you buy it over there or?
I took pretty much everything. Yeah, bought a few tires in Cleveland and a few spares in the hobby shop at the Worlds.
How did you
At Beach
fit
Lane?
your pit charging, warming, balancing station in your suitcase?
Or I designed it to fit in my suitcase.
Did
and,
you?
and I took an extra suitcase.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, so I paid the big bucks for another suitcase.
Did you?
Yeah,
Gangster.
and lugged that all around America.
Hence the accessories.
Yeah.
That's right, accessory king.
Yeah.
I'm coming to see you. That's it. That's,
Yeah.
that's fantastic because if you've ever seen Cookie setup, it's like class.
Yeah, so I got the
Class.
full all contained box that you enjoy.
Yeah,
with
that
all
I
the-
do enjoy.
Yeah.
I enjoy muchly.
Yeah. Yep. So I took that with me. I took a tire tour. So
You did?
And a 12-volt car battery to run it on?
No,
No, not quite.
No. that's what the power station's for.
Tire Tour.
Yeah. Yeah, so I like the tire tour, which is essential for these things.
If I ever buy another tire tour, I'm quitting RC. I promise
I
myself.
can't
years
remember what I
ago.
did with my old tire tour.
Oh my god.
Because I've bought and sold 4 of them or 5 of them over the years, and they
Personally,
go, "Oh,
yeah.
I'll keep this one. I'll keep it." And then you don't use it for 2 years
Yeah.
and sell it, and then you start racing something that needs foam tires again, buy
Yeah.
another one, then
Yeah.
stop racing and sell it again. It's horrible. It's a sickness.
I don't
Isn't
see a
it?
problem.
That's a lot of doing it.
You've got-
And the automatic one, you push the button and go.
No, I love truing tires. I'm just saying I hate just buying and selling the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
No,
fair enough.
you know what I mean?
Well,
I'm not.
you get a new one. That's nice.
Or you just stay out of the class.
That's all right. Not for me.
No
Thank you
foam
very
tires.
much, Cookie.
Cool.
Excellent.
Excellent. I better go before I keep talking.
I think we might have some more questions here.
Oh yeah, questions.
Hang on.
No questions for you.
Many questions.
Ian Murray wants to know, are you going to be selling your own 12 scale cars?
Yes.
Is that the plan?
Yes, he is.
If this goes well,
Hmm.
I definitely would, because I
Yeah.
think it's going to be pretty awesome.
And Hearns is
if
going
it
to be the
is,
#1
I
retailer.
would love to. Oops, it's on tape now.
True.
Yep. So Rawlings was pretty keen just earlier, so he was scoping it out. But
Hmm.
yeah, I definitely would if you guys want to buy them and they work well, I'd definitely be on it.
Yeah, well, if you can manage to make a 12 scale that dries reasonably well on asphalt,
Especially if it works on asphalt.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
out
what we
here.
need.
Yeah.
Does it come with an L?
It does. It costs a lot though.
Does it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
lots of coffees and tire trolling.
How does he fit in a suitcase?
Oh,
He didn't go with you, did he?
He's pretty small.
He didn't go with you, did he?
No. Must be scared of flying.
must be.
And you didn't get last. That is
Didn't get last. I was officially 17th out of 19.
that is fantastic.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I was 18th for most of the event, but had a couple of good finals.
But
and-
still, that is ridiculous. That is just like I said, it's super courageous to go and perform at that level. It's something just completely like out of depth.
yeah, well,
compared
I
to
love
what
12
you're used
scale,
to.
and it's in my depth, sort of.
Oh yes,
but on
you-
carpet with spools and
That's
everything,
right.
it's a different game.
and those insane
Completely different
speeds. That's
game.
right.
Yeah,
So that's really good that you didn't just run 21. You know,
yeah, it was
That's
stock,
what I
stock
like.
class. Yeah. Oh, there's Dan Marr and Jerry
Yes.
Elias went over as well. So they're from Sydney and Canberra.
they
Mhm.
run stock, don't
Vice
they?
versa. Yeah, they ran stock over there, so they're not idiots like me. And yeah, so the
Dan has a
three
colle-
Aussies represented.
Dan has a collection of beautiful yellow wheels, I believe.
Really?
That's sexy.
That's
Right.
Yep. So they were the Aussie contingent over there.
Yahoos.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cookie.
awesome.
I
And more
love it.
questions?
Which one do we
Still
get to
haven't
keep?
got rid of me. I'm still
Which one
here.
do we get to keep? I want to
Okay.
keep one.
Well, this one, because it's a new one. That's going to be awesome.
Here's a question.
Do you know the last car that you
It's more
left here for
questions.
him to build?
You mean this one?
Is Cookie more nervous for the trip to the Castle Hill Enduro? Are you going to the Castle Hill Enduro?
I don't know. Apparently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You've been dobbed in, have you?
That suddenly evolved during this week.
Is that like a team?
Yeah.
You Lewis, and Daffy. Is
Yeah,
that right?
David and James Knight. Yes. So it's
And you're getting a bus.
3 or 4 person
What
team.
bus?
And you're getting a bus.
It'll be a Venga bus, and
You're getting a mini bus. I've heard all about it.
What, the disco bus?
you know more than I do about it.
You're getting the disco bus up.
Apparently.
Yep.
But just ask Brett.
Oh, did you fit it out? you didn't forget
Accessories.
the accessories. Right.
A party bus up the Castle Hill.
Right.
Yeah.
When-
so
when's
that's-
that?
When's that? End of February, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, we've made a team apparently. So.
A certain somebody
That
is
should be
waiting,
awesome
is
fun.
waiting for their backside to heal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
This probably needs a backstory, but we'll leave it at that.
No.
Yeah. And not me.
We just love talking
Yeah.
about broken backside.
Well, if it's at the end of February, then you're going to be at the velodrome.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Awesome. When's the velodrome?
3rd of February, don't you know? Don't act like you don't know.
Oh.
Saturday,
Oh, I should
5
I
p.m.
should get a car.
4
ready.
p.m.
4 p.m.
What time's
Oh,
that?
did you bring it
Daylight-
forward?
Daylight savings, 4 p.m.
We can get there early,
Is it?
right?
Always been 4 p.m.
We can
Is it?
smash our cars up beforehand.
No. That's why we got 4 p.m.
Oh, okay.
to make sure
Right,
there's nobody's. No,
Yeah.
we'll have a Barbie, we'll have superstars of RSA, but the rocket car's not here,
Oh
but
my
you've
God.
seen photos.
Sounds
Yeah, the
dangerous.
professor's working on it at the
Are
moment.
you on the Velodrome Facebook event page?
I probably not, but I will be.
You should
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
make an effort.
Yeah,
It's
look at
not
some of
all-
the
It's not all
photos.
just about you, like
What do you mean?
it's very much about. No, that's why Cookie comes. That's all about him. No,
Yes, that's
no. So
okay.
get to the Velodrome. That's the next thing. All right, go.
Awesome.
Leave us.
Excellent.
Very
I'm
good.
still here.
I love it.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Andy.
Brilliant.
That is enlightening.
That was awesome. I love speaking to
Awesome.
people way better
Yeah.
than me.
Way better than you.
Yeah,
Miles ahead
Way
of you.
better.
way better.
Well, miles ahead of me too.
Way better. Have you seen this guy drive? It's intense.
Occasionally.
It's intense.
Yeah.
He drive like
The focus.
yeah, so intense. But that's what it takes that level.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just super intense. It's scary.
There's no chance for us.
That's
We're
like-
never focused.
It's like Jackal and Hyde. No, exactly. I got
What do you got there?
ousted to the car of the week.
Oh, car of the
Okay,
week.
so it comes
Yes,
back.
we do have some guesses on the car of the week, and I'll have to go back all the way back here somewhere.
If you show that side, it
There's
might give it
someone-
away.
Someone did guess it. I
Did
think.
they? No, nobody guessed it. It's
Hang
impossible.
on. Here we go. We've got Anthony.
I better wait.
Oh, hang on. Before Anthony, we've got Ian. TT01E, Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR Sweet Street version. Can't even speak now.
I don't even know what it. No,
It's not
You're
a
right.
TT01, is it?
you're wrong. It's not a TTO one.
It's
I
not
had,
a TTO1.
I had to check for some reason. I
But then
really thought-
Anthony. Anthony's next. He said Mercedes CLK AMG TT02 PS41.
I can indeed confirm that it is a TTO2.
It is a TTO2. Okay, so that's correct. The car is also correct. The CLK.
Now, the weight can vary a lot in this because you don't know what's under there. You don't know if it's got radio or if it's got a battery or what it's got in it. So this is going to be very open.
Okay, so
But
we
we
need to know the weight. All right. We need to know the weight.
Hang on.
Someone's guessed 5 pounds, and that's wrong. That's too high.
5 pounds.
Yeah, that's way too high.
We're in the metric system.
Do the maths.
We got the mad scientist. So that's this one over here, Beige. Yeah,
Hey, it's different.
I didn't tear it for the wheel.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yep.
I think I can remember.
I won't.
All right.
What have we got? Let's talk some model stuff before I get carried away.
You want me to talk
I
about
want
some
you
model
to-
stuff?
Before I get carried away.
I'm having second thoughts.
Are
But
you-
since they're here, I'm going to have
Are
to do
you
it.
scared?
Hold on, I'm never scared.
Is it going to make me awkward and uncomfortable?
I'll get the least awkward one. Yeah?
Are we going to have to talk about this later?
What do you mean? In therapy? Or to the police when we're being interviewed?
What are we looking at?
It's a plastic kit.
Is it?
It's
Is
actually,
it part of a pool diorama or something?
Well, there's
it looks
actually,
like
there's
she's-
actually the 2 figures in this kit.
2 figures.
The 120
That's
scale.
not the same person.
It's the same person.
It is the
different
same
ways.
person.
Yes. So here, she's
Mm.
building a model kit. And here, she's not.
Oh my god! I'm sure you like to look at it on the live, just because you know you're not allowed to get it out of the box in the shop.
Well,
'Cause
there's,
people
there's
will
not much
judge you.
opportunity.
Is there? And you're not allowed to take it home because you get in trouble. So
So let's see
instead,
what we've got in here.
because you know I'm really likely going to say the wrong thing.
All right, so here we go. We've got 2 sprues and they've got the 2 figures in there.
Just be careful where you stick your finger.
Excuse me? What do you mean?
Well, just don't put a hole in the bag.
Why am I going to put a hole in the bag? What are you talking about?
What is Plamax?
So that is a series from Max Factory.
MF70, minimum factory, max factory.
All right, so here we go.
What are, we,
Close-ups. Let's look at the face. There's the face.
what are we looking at?
So there's a 3D
Oh,
scan.
she's happy.
Yeah, she's happy there.
She's smiling.
Yeah.
Usually these ladies that you get out of the packet, they all look surprised and shocked.
That's because they're seeing you for the first time.
Is it?
Okay, so there you can get an idea
And that's
of.
when she's going to the beach.
That's right. And there's the back of her.
Mm.
And then there's a leg.
She does have legs. That's good. It's good that they've got the finer points in.
Now that's on this side is the other figure, and she's got glasses on.
Oh, that's when she's reading a book or building a model.
Well, she's actually building a model because if you have a look here, there you go. She's holding onto the sprue right there.
Well, that's taking a bit to the 4th dimension. Building
Isn't
a
it?
model of a model, building a model.
That's right. And in the other hand, I think she's holding like a pair of clippers, side cutters.
I was going to say, what? Is she cutting her hair?
So side cutters. There you go. See?
Oh, side cutters, not
Hold on a
clippers.
sec. And they're probably God hand side cutters.
They definitely are God hand. I can
Wouldn't
I
they?
can see
They
SPN
would be, wouldn't they?
120s from 1,000 paces. We need to call her and say that she needs to swap over to 9 steps.
So there you go. So the 20th scale. 20th scale is quite a popular scale for figurines these days because that's the same scale they use for what?
I know. I'm way too immature. I can barely.
Machine
I
and
can
Krieger.
I can barely talk.
Machine and Krieger, because these female figures are quite often partnered up with Machine and Krieger.
Are they?
They are.
Why? Do they go
They are.
swimming?
There's your manual.
Oh, she's going Spanish now.
Where? Is there Espanol? Where?
Where's the Manuel?
Oh, manual is here. Oh, whoops.
That's
Sorry.
Oh,
I'll zoom it out.
I don't even know what
Here
to.
we go. Look, we're looking at the manual. There you go.
They come for you, mate.
Oh, they don't hold me up.
Come and get him.
All right, so there she is, building a plastic model.
Building a
little
model
stool.
of a model, building a model. I love this.
You like that?
I do.
And then that's the beachy one.
Wonder what she's doing there.
What do you mean?
Do you think you're ordering a drink at the pool bar or something?
Could be. Don't know.
It's funny posture.
Is
Isn't
it now?
it?
Is it now? Now, after showing you that, I don't know if I should show you the next one.
Well,
What? Is there no coming back from this?
I don't know how awkward I should be feeling.
How
I don't
awkward
know
are you now? On a scale of 1 to 10, How much pain are you feeling?
A little bit. Well, Cookie sort of like got me going, and now
Oh,
what have you got? Just show me. Just pull off the Band-Aid. She's flexible.
didn't she? Must be a gymnast.
Is she building a model?
I don't think she's building a model. No. So here's another 3D scan. And there are 2 figures again in this one.
Is she just limbering up so she can get into a machining Krieger robot?
Probably. Because you need to be like flexible to get into those suits.
They look it.
Don't they? So I don't know if I should show you this side, because this side is a nude one.
What do you mean nude?
Like, nude as in no clothes.
Is there 2 outfits you can put on?
No, this one's outfitted.
Well, it comes with 2 outfits.
There's
Well-
2 figures, 2 different poses in this one as well.
And
The
one,
same 120 scale.
and one of them's naked.
Yes. That's why this one's called Naked Angel, isn't it?
I don't know.
That's a series. 3D scan. Sure, it says Naked Angel. They used to be called. Oh, there you go.
Naked Angel.
So there you go. Maybe I
So-
shouldn't do any close-ups on this one.
Well, not if it's naked.
Have this side. This side's not naked.
But you might. Well, you might catch a glimpse of something that you shouldn't
maybe.
see.
Maybe that's true.
I
All
think
right.
it's.
So there you go. So there's my contribution to the plastic side for this week.
We need to chat later about your. How's that Fiat going? The Fiat,
We'll have a chat.
the Fiat must be coming along well. If you've got time to be looking at this stuff,
What do you mean?
I feel that you must have some time on your hands.
It's just called research.
Is it?
All right. What, have we got any more guesses on this car? Oh,
That's not what the
Where
judge
are we?
said.
where are we? Hang on. We got.
It's not
We got-
stalking, it's research.
We got. It is 1,300 grams from Saurian.
Sorry, no, it is
It's
not
higher?
1,300 grams.
It's higher, isn't it?
No,
Oh, wasn't it?
you didn't look at the numbers at all, did you? Clearly,
I got them mixed up. It's lower then.
it's
Is
lower.
it? Oh, okay.
It's definitely lower.
There you go. It's
Lower? Lower.
Lower.
I forgot how to speak.
Lower. All right. What else?
Now, can I show you what
Uh,
I'm bringing to the party this week? And by party, I do mean episode 189.
Is this a G-rated telecast?
It was
I'll
before
say-
you. It was before you went shopping.
Yeah, it's my fault. No, it's not. What else we got here? Oh, there's another guess. 987 grams. That's too light. That's too light.
Too late.
Yeah, and 425 is way too light.
Now, this vehicle is painted in 2 colors. So it's got a undercoat first, or an overcoat, or a base coat.
Mhm.
Yes. And then it's got another color.
Yes. So if we're talking about,
So the paint codes.
yes,
That
there's
you-
2 of them.
The URC aficionados should be able to pick, I reckon.
As if they can see it there.
Didn't do a zoom. We know that
I'm
it's
going to go tight.
we know that it's a TTO2. We'll see if we can capture the.
Oh, you can see it from there, can't you?
Can you see the pigments? It's shiny, by the way. We can tell that you haven't driven it because there is no scratches on the roof.
No, because I have to have scratches on the roof after the first run, before the first corner.
All right.
All right, that's enough.
I think that's enough. If you can't get the pigment
enough?
from there, I can't help you.
Okay. Oh, yeah, 1444.
No,
And hang
way
on.
too heavy.
Anthony is asking, does BJ order all these figures? And the answer is yes.
And it's his only excuse to get them out and have a look at them. Isn't it? Because if you stand there on the shelf like licking your lips and I like this one, people would look at you funny. But if you do it on camera on the show,
And no one can see.
no one can say.
That's right.
What have I got here?
You've
Let's-
got a
I'm-
brand new release. And this
A
is very
brand
exciting,
new
right?
release.
Because we hinted at this.
We have hinted at this.
And what is on your t-shirt?
We have released that
The HR1.
HR1.
And what is the HR1?
It is an almost ready to race 8-scale buggy.
Isn't it? An electric.
Not nitro, electric.
Yes.
Electric 8-scale buggy. So I don't know if you've got the little tidbits there,
Excuse me?
the content that I sent you to upload.
Oh, I do. I do.
Yep.
Shall I play?
So if you could play those, BJ, and get a little bit of context to what I'm talking about.
That was a shakedown race, wasn't it? Is that my heart beating?
Could be. After looking at that model, I'm tipping that's exactly what your heart sounds like. So this is electric 8-scale buggy, almost ready to run. What does almost ready to race mean, BJ?
It means that it comes with
Hey,
all
Ian,
the radio control.
Ian will love it. It comes with a Rubik's World bag.
Yes, for carrying the car itself.
Carrying the car itself.
And also another bag
Yes.
for carrying.
The radio gear, which
Yes,
is down
that's
there.
right. So the car itself comes like this.
Comes
Okay,
exactly
it's a rolling
like this.
chassis with all the radio and all the electrics.
That's why they called them sliders.
What sliders?
Sliding chassis.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you know how you said rolling chassis? That's
Oh,
a bit of a.
yes.
It's a slider.
Oh, is that what they mean?
Yeah,
Is that
because
where
it
it comes from?
doesn't come with wheels nor tires.
Right.
Because this is a race car, and you can race on various terra firma style.
That's right. And it comes with a
Race
clear
tracks.
body. So that allows you to paint up whatever scheme you like.
Yep.
To take it down to the track.
That's right. You can do a full Monty, custom airbrush job. You can do a single color job or anything in between.
Full Monty.
So let's have a look at this beautiful specimen, the HR1. So XT90 plug,
Yes.
must have. Now this thing will run on anything 3S, 4S or 6S.
6S.
Now we race on 4S is the EP8 ruling. And I'm sort of trying to, which is horrendously fast,
Isn't it?
biblically fast.
Yes.
So I'm trying to get off the ground a sportsman class with 3S, just
Yeah.
because it's more controllable. The car's a little bit lighter,
For sure.
a little bit easier handle for new people, newcomers, newbies to our beautiful hobby, where they're not just tearing themselves and their cars apart and their tires apart every time they take it on track. Because 4S is insanely fast,
Isn't it?
74 kilometers an hour
Yes.
on 4S. On 6S with the dirt tires, with dirt fitted like buggy tires,
Yes.
did over 100 kilometers an hour. It was pretty unstable because the tires were like
No,
like that big.
bulging and changing.
When I put road tires, so GRPs on it,
Yeah.
I dropped the speed back a little bit because the gear ratio obviously changed.
Small
But it was
tires.
still like 96 kilometers an hour, and it was blowing smoke off the tires. It was really cool,
I want to
actually.
see that.
But yeah, on 3S, what I do highly recommend, and I think it's a really good starting point for most people, myself included, it's only 58 Ks, which is still fast. Like 58 Ks is still fast for a closed circuit
Oh, definitely.
racing.
Still
buggy.
goes over jumps.
All the jumps,
Yeah.
easy. You can backflip it if you want.
It's much more controllable, isn't it?
That's right. So we've got a 2.4 gigahertz radio that it comes with, which
Yes.
is inside the waterproof or splash-proof receiver box.
Yes.
We've got a servo there, 10 kilo servo, I believe, metal geared.
Yep.
We've got a 2000 kV 4274, so 42 mil diameter, 74 millimeter long
Length.
hobby wing motor there, uncensored. And it's uncensored, it's just 3-phase, so it doesn't have the sensor. And that makes it really robust, more than anything, really reliable and really robust. Like I said, the speed controller is a hobby wing 150 amp unit, waterproof.
Yes.
So that's going to be really good for off-road conditions. We've got fluid-filled differentials, so it's fully tunable, just like your top spec race cars.
That's right. So front, back, and center.
Yep. So we change the different viscosities or different thicknesses of the fluid for different tuning options. So that's really good that a almost ready to race buggy has that. It's also got 16 mil hard anodized full race spec shocks.
Yes.
So really, really good, really nice, silky smooth shocks. Other really good design points that I like about it is it's got the 7075 machine D block. So that's CNC
Very
machined,
classy.
hard anodized
Yes.
to keep the hinge pins all in check and in line when you're cartwheeling this thing around the track. As these things, because these things fully race ready, you're looking about 3.5 kilos. And you'll drop out of the sky at 2-3 meters high in the air, and sometimes it can go wrong. And you're talking about cars doing 50 to 70 kilometers an hour. The chassis itself is black, is hard anodized. 7075. Really high quality Allen key fasteners throughout. We've got massive amounts of steering angle, 27 degrees.
It does. It has a lot of steering angle.
Yeah, you'll notice the cutouts in the arms here. That's for the relief for the wheels to go into. And that gives it really great, not only on track and steering performance, but actually in the air. So when you're trying to whip this thing and correct it in the air, because it's got such aggressive steering throw, that acts like a gyroscope and really can help drive the attitude of the car the way you want it in the air. So that's a really good feature that you won't find on many other ready-to-race buggies.
Shock towers as well.
Shock towers as well. They're a 7075 anodized CNC machined platform.
Yep. CVDs on the front.
CVDs on the front. Yes, you can zoom in on there if you want.
Ah.
Get in on Toiger. Where is it? Oh, look at
There you
that. So they're fully serviceable and rebuildable. I really like CVs. Yes, they do require more maintenance to keep it their best, but you take one grub screw out when you're cleaning the car every race meeting, you Loctite that sucker back together once you've cleaned it and relubed it, and they last for a long time. And you notice it's even got more holes once the pin wears in the hardened alloy stub axle. You can rotate it around and get more use out of it.
4 holes in each.
Four holes in each stub axle, fully ball raced steering bell crank, heavy duty adjustable servo saver.
Yes.
Whether you're running on a loose pack or really hard like oil track or Astro sort of track, you might tighten that up. And full geometry changes through pills and roll centers and adjustments. So that is really cool. That is a HR1.
Is I've actually got another video, yeah.
Adjustable heavy duty wing mount. I'm super excited.
Shall I play the other video?
Please do. How cool is that?
There you go.
HR1 brought to you by Hearns Hobbies.
But on the shakedown race, it actually came back with something, didn't it?
It came back with a bit of, don't get me wrong, it's no IFMA world title.
No, but it looks pretty similar. Yeah, sort of.
There's a necklace that you can borrow, mate, because your one doesn't come with one, clearly. And
there you go. So what happened there? So they got the Sportsman TQ.
So I got TQ and won the 2023 Victorian off-road state titles.
That's right. So Sportsman class, which is a
novice.
Yeah, beginners. Or, yeah.
And it was racing against 4S powered cars, nitro cars through a full race meet.
Yes.
So 5 qualifiers and 3 finals.
Yes.
And
so reliability.
A car went untouched.
That's right.
And all we did was change a few sets of tyres throughout the weekend for varying conditions. The shock oils and springs and everything were factory kit. And we'll show that car. I didn't bring it in with me. We'll show that car next. So we run with the standard radio gear. Oh, here it is. Here's the very car.
Oh, the very car is here.
The very car is here. I thought I might have brought it in. Look at that. Doesn't look quite as pretty as in the promo, does it? Look at that. Look at the chassis. It's had a hard time. It's only about 4 meetings now. It's just come back from Townsville. So we're super pumped with this. And if you have a look at the overhead, you can see how, in fact, stock it is. It is stock as a rock. It's got a transponder in it that we've added. That's it. It's been really good. So looking forward to getting this out. Now, if you guys want to come and try and have some fun.
It's going to be a special day, isn't it?
It's going to be a special day because 2024 Hearns Hobbies and the Hobbyman have in fact partnered with EMCC, Eastern Model Car Club, out in Wanturna.
Yes.
So we are sponsoring the club for the year to try and build the club and try and get 1/8 racing. Got that all suited nice. Try and get 1/8 scale racing going again in Victoria, nice and strong, as it deserves to go.
For sure.
Because it is so much fun. So we're partnering them. So if you join that club and get a membership, we're offering you a $50 online gift voucher. So pay your club membership, which is $50, funnily enough.
Yes.
Get an online gift voucher. Simple. It's a no-brainer.
That's right.
That's really going to help the club. The club generate income, pay all the fees and taxes, and get amongst it, get really strong, improve the facility, and improve racing, and have somewhere to take
improve the whole
facility.
racing experience.
That's right. And it will be open, like it's open all the time once you become a membership. So you've got like 24/7 within sense access to the facility. So you can go practice anytime. And it is a perfect home for the HR1.
isn't it?
You know. So, but we are having next Saturday, January the 13th,
Mm-hmm.
we are having a Hearns Racing come and try day. Come and try, test and tune. So if you want to come down to the track and try your hand at 8 scale buggy, even have a go with our HR1, that will be there. So that's the radio that it comes with. Really, really nice little radio. Comes with this radio bag too.
Yes, comes with
and
two
instructions.
bags.
Comes with
So,
two
car bag
Rubik's
and
World bags.
a transmitter bag.
But yeah, so Saturday the 13th of January, come down. We will launch the event on Facebook as of over the weekend. So get amongst it, get down there, come and say hi. It's going to be a free sausage sizzle. The X-Max will be out.
Yes.
It's also going to be open to anybody who wants to bring their cars down. 8 scale, 10 scale. I mean, it's going to be just an open day at the track. We'll be there. You'll be doing signings, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Only babies.
Cookie's promised to come down and do signings as well, but that might be false.
We can share.
We can share. And yes, so come on down and try it out. We'll have the camera car there.
It'll be fun.
It's going to be a fun day. And that is next Saturday. And that is all launching the HR1.
Exciting stuff.
That is very,
Isn't
very
it?
exciting.
All right, let's have a look. What do we got here? Oh, Surian. Surian is on.
Surian is on.
Hang on. Ian Murray says llama flake. That's not quite right, is it?
Llama flake.
Yeah, because Surian's come in later and said PS53 lame flake.
Lame flake. How good is that? That is exactly. It is PS53 lame flake on first. So when it's clear.
Yes.
Then back to PS12.
PS12s.
Yep.
Classic silver.
Yeah, just a classic silver. And that was, in fact, to just be a classic Mercedes color with a little bit of bling.
That's it. Now, we still haven't got any guesses on the weight correct yet. Seb is on. Hello, Seb.
Hey, Seb. So, well, we need to tidy this one up because we've got to make a coffee, mate. So, I'm going to go ahead and spoil it all. This car does weigh 1,142 grams. This is a special car to me, a special car to Hearns Hobbies. This is a car that I built with Willie Panda.
You did.
We built this in the studio because we hadn't had the chance to build anything in the studio with him. I hadn't. So, and we actually didn't get to finish this car off, which is a little bit sad. So some of the stickers you'll notice are missing from it, the door handles and stuff. It's never been run. It's never had a full set of radio gear installed in it yet. So it's a bit something special. So you can see that on our YouTube channel. I think we got episode 1 and 2 done. So it's a TTO2. So they build really quick.
They do, don't they?
Don't they?
Yeah. You get pretty close.
They practically build themselves. So if you want to catch up on the build, where Panda and I built this from scratch, built this from the kit, it's probably a really good watch.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
if those of you who don't know or never got to meet Panda, it's a really good way to get hold of his sense of humor and what he was like.
Let me just find this link. We've actually created a tribute event or page for Will. So if you've got any footage or any memories or stories you'd like to add, if you just go over there and just pop them in there, it's going to be always open. So if you find anything in the future as well, just pop it in there.
Anything
just for memory's sake. Let's see. How am I?
Now,
let me just pop that into.
Anybody who's a regular viewer of our show will know that every 10th episode or so, we somewhat started a tradition. We did it once, basically. You thought, we need to celebrate our 100th show. We're going to have a coffee. And Panda ran with it.
Didn't he? He loved it.
Every 10 episodes, so episode 120, 130, 140, 150, pretty much every 10th episode between now and then, we did different styles of coffee, didn't we?
We did.
So,
and this machine is courtesy of Panda too.
That's right,
isn't it?
Yeah, guys, what are you doing without a coffee machine?
That's
Here's
right.
a coffee machine for you. So we've got BJ's taking the time to put a little montage together, and so I just wanted to take the time to make a coffee. And I've got 3 cups here. I've got one for you, BJ.
Thank you.
There's one for me. Unfortunately, Cookie misses out.
I've got a cup here.
I've only got 3 pints.
Oh, have you?
That's a bit awkward, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Is this your cup?
It is.
I don't know how the audio is going to be. And I hope you like your coffee black.
I think it's going to be, isn't it? There's not much choice, is there?
It's going to be brown at least.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem at all.
So we're just going to whip these coffees up. I've got 3 cups here, so we're going to make one for Panda. We're going to sit back, we're going to sip our coffees, and we're going to watch a little something that BJ's put together.
Yep. Shall I put it on
Yep. Put it on, mate.
there? All right. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys. That has been episode 189.
And we'll be seeing you around next week.
Next
Also
week.
at the track.
At the track next Saturday. Stay amongst the social medias. Normal service will resume.
Yes.
Got a dog fighter that's super exciting.
Yes, that'll be arriving anytime now.
And yeah, if we see you tomorrow at the service.
That's
come
right.
say
Yes.
hello.
So please look at the comments. We've just loaded up that link. So that also has the details for the service for tomorrow as well if you're in Melbourne. So we may see you there.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you.
See you next time, Panda.
This is FJ with spinners on it.
Hey, Panda.
There's the Panda.
It's a Toyota FJ with spinners on it, and that's our coffee
We have the
delivery
technology.
car
Look
today.
at this.
Yeah, so
You're
it's,
freaking people out now.
Am I? Sorry.
How did you just do that?
That was too quick.
you know, it's
You're
magic.
giving away the magic of Hollywood.
So it is
Am I?
a basic Tamiya CC01.
Can I have a
So
chopstick?
this, can we do this? It's called an aero press.
That's an AeroPress, invented by some smart fella from
Aero.
I think it was America.
So what are you doing now?
So we're going to put hot water to
Yeah.
soak in the.
Can I give it a swizzle?
What do you mean, can I? And you just stick that swizzle
Just
straight
start
into
it
it. I'm asking permission, after I've done it.
It's always better to. It's always better to ask for forgiveness.
Is it?
It's always better to ask for forgiveness than to seek permission.
Keep stirring for at least a minute.
A
Okay.
minute. There you go. Put the plunger back in.
You might have to lower the table a bit if you want to.
Lower the table a bit. What do you mean?
You can angle your. Depends how muscular you are.
What do you mean? How muscular are you? What are you doing there?
You got to push the plunger all the way down.
Until.
Yeah.
Until the coffee grinds are bottomed out.
I think Anthony's got a guess on the car for a Mini.
A mini.
I don't think that's right, is it?
There's definitely not a mini there.
Oh, look, he's cutting it now. He's cutting
Let's
it with
cut
some.
it down.
This is lunacy with Panda. Got the chopstick.
And
I'm sure
Mr.
that's not-
Brett wants a affogato, which is
Affogato.
Affogato.
That sounds almost.
Sounds almost what?
Would like to pour it into here?
if you can
Is
do
this what we're?
4/4 exactly. and-
Oh, this looks messy, doesn't it? It is.
Jesus.
You good?
Cheers.
There you go.
Cheers.
Coffee
Hey,
with Panda. This time with Panda.
Frost.
Number 130, going strong.
Thank you very much, Panda. It was an absolute pleasure to have you, your crawler, and your coffee in with us today.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much, mate.
All right.
Take care.
No worries.
Thanks, Panda.
Thanks, mate.
This is 40 years old.
40 years old.
40 years old from 1983.
Really?
That's the original Wild Willie 1. And yeah, everything's unique to this car. That Tamiya has re-released as body-wise as the Wild Willie 2, but that's where it all started. So what shall we talk about it, Brett?
Well, when did you get your first Wild Willie?
I've bought most of these used. So in the last 20 or 30 years, I've been collecting them from various local sources mainly. Yeah, just fun to have, they're good to run.
And these are one of your favourite all-time RC cars, aren't they?
Well, my name's William, so that comes as part of the course.
And you're pretty wild, I hear.
So they say.
So they say. And I'm joined by Will Chang, Panda Man, and we are going to build a Tamiya TTO2.
TTO2, the classic TTO2.
That's if you built in your time, mate.
Quite a couple, but this kit's been out for what? At least, probably going on 10 years, I think.
Yeah?
This is still the latest one. There's no TTO3, but it's a very versatile kit. And I'm pretty sure it came up with, Tamiya's released it at least 50 or 60 times.
With different body sets, yeah?
Different body sets. Yeah, at least 55, 60 or 2 chassis. It's very flexible.
Flexible.
Very flexible. Comes in, you can build it in 2 different wheelbase. You can build in 2 different ride heights. You can do a rally version, higher up.
Really? I didn't know that.
And with different axles, you can build it wider and narrower. There are
There you
some crazy people who try and race them in, top spec racing. We should name you, Aaron.
Yep. We'll dub Aaron.
Down to the boing boing bits.
Yep.
Little spring holders.
I want to call them shock absorbers or damper units, but they're definitely
because the Brat actually came out first, the Subaru Brat, which is the same chassis.
They've actually just come back into stock today.
Yeah, but that one, when Tamiya released it originally, that had no diff, that had no oil shocks on the back. Copyright 1995, so that would be the Audi A4 TA03.
These are Mercedes wheels, mate. Don't be silly. It's alive.
It's alive, the car.
And that is how quickly and easily you can build a Tamiya TT02. Panda Man!
Hey, Mr. Will.
How are you, buddy?
Not too bad, joining you for episode 170.
Episode 170.
That's right.
It was like 160 was just yesterday. What have you got now? Talk about uncensored. What have we got?
So we've got a little drift trike.
A drift trike.
By Usukani bringing us coffee today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Today's coffee brought to you by Usukani. Did I say that right? I didn't offend anybody, did I?
It's the Hearns Hobbies delivery truck today.
And the Coffee Panda.
Coffee Panda for lots of
So how do you actually pronounce that? So it's Kopi.
This is coffee.
It's Kopi, right?
Coffee.
Okay. And that's Malaysian.
Yes.
Right.
Or Indonesian.
Oh,
So,
right. Oh, what are you doing there? What are you doing?
I'm
You're
just
not
going
explaining
in.
anything. You just
I'm going in.
So
we
today,
don't have all day.
our specialty is going to be we finally got an espresso machine. So we're going to do a shot into a creamy
What are you doing?
You lost it.
I've
What
lost it.
happened there? What are you doing?
Still got a trap open.
Here we go. Hang on. I know exactly what I'm doing. I've been using this machine all week.
So what's it doing now?
I've not slept in 3 weeks. Can you tell?
Oh.
Bit
No,
hard.
it's nothing. Well, it's not had yet. Oh, here it comes.
So what is this theme about the coffee? So this started a while ago, right? And it's because why? Because Melbourne is the coffee capital of the universe.
Well, you started with your mocha pot, isn't
That's
it?
not my fault.
You did a mock-up one day.
I
You did a
did.
cooking show.
I did. Maybe we should
No?
do. Oh, we haven't actually cooked up anything in a fry pan yet.
What do you mean? Well, we've got the hot water just next to the fridge.
Should we get our guest on?
We can get our guest
Patiently
on.
waiting.
He's got stuff
Oh,
to do.
what have we got here?
What have we got? What have we got here? Hello?
We've got a panda contraption, and
A panda contraption. This
and
is
he's
fresh out of Wombat's workshop,
That's right.
isn't it? Come on in the middle, there, big guy.
We're doing coffee today, real coffee, Italian style. Nickel
Italian
refill.
style. But what with? How are we doing that?
We're having an espresso today out of a Nespresso machine.
Wow,
Delivered on the back of a beer truck.
A bear truck.
Beer truck.
No, it's got clothes on.
this almost looks like one of those devices that we suck the air out of shocks.
Or worse.
You do what?
Excuse me. What's that? Is that water?
That's water.
Show me.
Yeah.
So hot water goes in.
Hot water goes in.
Yeah.
Over. Don't steam up my camera.
I'll spill on myself as well.
Don't burn me.
And you know how much to put into it?
What happens now?
Oh, I
Just
know.
fill it up to the oh.
So you're going to start steaming? All right, coffee time.
Mm.
Is it cordless?
Yeah.
I need one of these in my pick box. Quite special.
Actually, they're good biscuits, aren't they?
Can we not do one with alcohol?
Thank you. Do one with alcohol.
Yeah, we do cocktails one week.
What do you mean? So 120 of show.
I can't eat. I've got a mouthful of biscuit. Can't eat, can't talk. Can't do anything today. Can't do anything.
Can't eat
useful
what you're
today.
eating, right?
I'm really impressed by this gadget. It's got no water in there, Panda.
That might work.
Oh, it just says hi to Panda. So hello, Panda.
Who's
You
that?
had, you had a visit
That's
from
Jeff.
Jeff the other day, didn't you?
Which Jeff?
On Saturday. He said they
Oh,
come
that
in to
Jeff.
see you. Yeah,
Hey,
Jeff.
from Bendigo.
Here you go, Jeff. Away coffee cart. You're going to drive it down the ramp. I can't be sure that this won't end well.
Oh,
You scared me. Oh, I forgot. Bye-bye, coffee cart.
Wasn't that right?
Wow.
That looks right, doesn't
We
it?
get all the treats.
Yeah.
Here you go, Panda. You can come in the middle. I feel like it's...
Do we need
I
sugars?
feel like,
All
All
right,
good?
here's to the next 120 episodes.
That's it.
absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers, Mr. Panda.
What a ride.
Cheers.
Thank you,
Cheers,
Panda.
everyone.
Thank you,
Coffee
BJ.
for all. Unfortunately, you have to get your own.
I'll come in.
Mm.
Next time, can we have it full of ice and alcohol. What do you think?
I reckon.
A drinks globe trailer.
Start from somewhere. Yeah.
That's it. That's good. All right, we didn't
Took it out.
explain this again.
Guys,
Oh,
good job.
thanks, mate.
Thank you, Panda.
We're live now.
We weren't live.
We weren't live. We're live now.
What do you mean we weren't live?
We weren't live.
What were people watching?
Nothing.
Nothing. It was a blank screen.
What were they hearing?
Absolutely nothing. Or maybe they were hearing something. I don't know.
Guess
Well, hello. Welcome. It's show 150.
150th.
That feels like a bit of an anticlimax.
Does it?
We've absolutely numptied that one right up, haven't we?
did.
You think
We
we'd be
did.
better practiced by episode 150?
No, probably not. Obviously not.
How did we do that? That's great. Welcome, everybody. Who have we got watching? Did anybody tell us? Nobody said, hey, guys, you're not on.
Oh, they're coming on now.
Are they?
Yeah. Oh, we're live.
We're
There we
live.
go. We're live now.
Oh,
Hello.
Episode 150. Well, you missed a bit of action.
We can redo the action.
You can redo it. Well, mine's open. You can't redo mine.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
We'll do the other stuff.
We need to do a rerun.
Right,
Here we go. Click.
Here we go. So,
back to coffee time.
Cheers. Hey, Panda's
oh, the
here.
panda.
Squash in the middle.
All right, here we go.
Everyone.
Cheers to 150, eh?
150.
150.
Don't know why we've done the coffee, but coffee has
Coffee's good.
become the
Because
anniversary thing,
probably-
yeah?
Probably because it's more inappropriate to drink alcohol on TV.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Not yet. Is it?
My change. Oh, there
Have
you
you
go.
seen me drink alcohol? That's inappropriate. That's offensive.
What do you got there? These are all different colours.
So we've
I
got,
got fire.
we've got fire.
You got fire.
Fire,
I feel
brothers.
like a
So
Pokemon.
these are Japanese coffees.
Boss.
The boss. This
There
is
we
from
go.
Kirin.
Kieran. They
This
make
is
good
Suntory.
beer.
Suntory.
Is it? Where's this one from? I
That'll
don't
be a
know.
Kirin one as well, yeah?
Could be good.
So Kirin and Suntory are the competing breweries.
Hmm.
They make better stuff than coffee as well.
It's actually hot.
This is
It's
drum
been heated up.
It's been warmed up.
Hmm.
So what's on the show today,
Very nice.
guys?
Well, we're going to talk about all the things that happened last week.
Yep.
All the things that are happening.
This week.
Yep. And all the things that are happening in the near future.
That's right. That's right. Because there's been heaps of it. There has
Yep.
been absolute heaps of it. So join us and stay with us as we get stuck into it.
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, we've got a Saurian on as well.
Surian's in.
Yep.
Welcome in, Surian.